Let's discuss diversity, equity, and inclusion. As a talent acquisition leader, I believe it's not only our professional responsibility, but also our human responsibility to help lead the way in creating a more diverse, equitable, and inclusive workplace and society. So here are some of my tips to help kickstart and accelerate change in your organization. So let's start by creating conversations. Conversations need to be happening at the grassroots level and not just at the top of your organization. Ask yourself, what are we doing to facilitate and encourage open and honest DE&I conversations across the whole business? Do you have the channels in place that allow people to talk freely about this topic? You need to make sure that you embed DE&I into your culture. Create a culture where DE&I is employee driven. Engage those early on that are passionate, and they will be your DE&I champions throughout the entire business. This may start off small, but the group will snowball as DE&I embeds into your cultural DNA. Have you reviewed your systems and processes? Are they set up to support your DE&I strategy and goals? Ask yourself, does everybody in your organization feel like they truly belong? Now, from a learning and development perspective, we all know that DE&I isn't simply a one and done process. You can't send people on a diversity and inclusion one-off course and hope that it sticks. People really need ongoing support and regular content to keep it front of mind. From a talent acquisition perspective, I feel that we're at the coalface of executing any DE&I strategy, and we need to be really clear on what our goals are and be really honest about where we're at with our current activities. We must ask ourselves, are we moving the dial with what we're doing? Yes or no? One way you can do that is by partnering with a recruitment partner that shares your values and is aligned with your ultimate goals. From a recruitment perspective, you should be looking at hidden inequalities and biases in your hiring process. And an external pair of eyes will often spot some of the small things that you may have missed. We also need to explore how we can open up our job opportunities to diverse groups that otherwise may not have applied through traditional avenues. So it's worth looking at how we're getting our opportunities in front of diverse groups. Your diversity, equity, and inclusion programs don't need to be perfect. They're a work in progress, but you really just need to get started. I personally feel so privileged to be at the coalface of talent acquisition, where we have a huge opportunity to really drive change and to help lead the way in creating a more diverse, equitable, and inclusive workplace and society for all. If you'd like to discuss or explore any of these points, please reach out to me directly. My team at Middleton Exec is leading the charge in helping our clients meet their DE&I goals, and it's something as a business we're truly passionate about and committed to.